Jabina ma'am, can I request you to deliver the welcome speech, please?
Yes, Anuja ma'am, thank you. So, good morning, everyone, and Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Respected Academic Director Hamida ma'am, Administrative Director Nawaz sir, dear parents, the very distinguished leaders, and my dear students. So, welcome to this mega event. As Anuja ma'am stated, it is the day that we were looking forward to. And we have dynamic and enthusiastic leaders with us. May fortune favor them so that they rise above expectations and prove themselves as world-class leaders who will be working for the sustainable development goals, because this world is facing a lot of challenges. So you have to work to eradicate poverty, unemployment, and the degradation of the planet. So all the very best to all of you, and make the most of it. I hope our managing trustee Anwar sir is also amongst us. Sir, a hearty welcome to you too. So rock the day, dear ones. Thank you so much.
Now we'll move on to our candidates. We will go in the order that of the file that was sent to you. Children, may I request that you just take a look at the file. It's there on your group. Please be aware of two candidates who are above you or in front of you, so that you are prepared when you're called upon. Yeah. So just to show you the file, this is the file that Nawaz sir has sent to all of the groups. So please have a look at this so that you don't miss your turn. Yeah. In case any of you miss your turn, we will call you back at the end of this. Yeah? All right. So, ma'am, we will start off with our students. Yeah. All right. So we will start off with school head boy. We have 2 nominations for school head boy. May I call upon Jabid Jabbar from 12A1 to come on stage, please.
Hey all, I'm Jabid Jabbar and I'm here running to be your head boy. As a head boy, I mean, it is essential to be able to listen to opinions of each individual and do my best to put your thoughts into action. It's about being able to reflect the student's voice. So mainly I would like to plan on activities where we all get to interact with each other, rather than single groups like we usually do in our online classes. This is to bring out all our best selves and to improve the interactive and communicative skills. Furthermore, I want you all to know that you can look up to my leadership for support in all matters. As we all know that none of us have had the great chance to meet and interact with each other due to the ongoing pandemic situation. So finally, I would like to say that I believe I'm going to make a great head boy because I'm a good runner, I'm very approachable and friendly, and I can be of all supports. As well as I'm dedicated and motivated, and I believe these particular traits are crucial to achieve the results. I have previously served as school head boy in my previous schools, and I have showcased active participation in various competitions. So I believe a good leader is who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. And I'm that leader, and I'm the one who can and will make the changes happen. I take pride in my school and its progression over the year I have been a student in. And I would love the opportunity to be your head boy and help in shaping the future of our school. So please vote for me and make the change happen. Thank you all for your precious time.
Straight away skyrocketed the benchmark. Okay, I'm hoping everybody will strive to achieve that benchmark. Well done, my boy. Well done. All right, our next candidate is Ashwin Shahji from 10B. Ashwin, please come on stage.
A very good morning to all my respected teachers and students. I stand here before you to discuss the reason why I would like to be the head boy for the following year 2021-22. For those who do not know me, my name is Ashwin Shahji, and I have been attending this school for almost over 12 years. And therefore, I would feel honored and privileged to respect my school as a leader. I am confident that I would be a positive leader for youngsters as well as my peers. I am well mannerable and cute and approachable student. I am also familiar with leadership roles and have been involved in many aspects of school life. And I also admit that I may not be the smart or coolest of all candidates, but I can assure you that if you vote me elected, I will put everything I can into the role of head boy. Because being a head boy would not to be only be a huge honorable but a privilege. I have the ability to face challenge and I hope to make a difference. I could promise you a bunch of really awesome thing like a lot candidate. But I know you guys are too smart for that. So I will tell you the truth, what I think. I can realistically do 4 hours school and all of you. I literally promise to solve each and every problem related to academic, sport, co-cultural activities, and so to stand with you for very and make this year the amazing one. And even if I do not become the head boy, I promise to work hard with all my serial determination, passion, and work in collaboration with each one of you. At last, my name is Ashwin Shaji, and I would be elected if you cast your vote in my favor. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Well written speech, Ashwin. Good going. Very good. All right.
Thank
So
you, ma'am.
those were the two candidates for the head boy position. And the good thing is both of them stuck to time, yeah, which is very, very appreciable. All right. So now we move on to the next role, which is Y school head boy. We have 3 contestants there. One candidate from 11th standard and 2 candidates from 10th standard, and both of them from the same class. Okay, so let's hear them out. All right, Muhammad Junaid, class 11A.
Good morning to all gathered here. Hi, my name is Mohammed Junaid from class 11A, and I would like to run for the Y School head boy. Ever since I have heard about the Y School head boy, I have always needed to become one. I was inspired by the previous Y School head boys, and I would like to achieve the same goal. I have been working on new ideas for our school and would very much like to share them with you if given this opportunity. As a Y School head boy, I believe being a good role model and responsible person is very important. I will always try my best is solving problem, helping out when needed, and always having a positive attitude. If you chose me as your Y School head boy, I would like to hear all your problems and suggestions and ideas, as no ideas can be too small or too big. Thank you and have a nice day.
Well delivered, Junaid. Good effort.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, we will move on to the next candidate, Jia Jabbar 10C.
Hi everyone. For those people who don't know me, my name is Ziad Zabar. And to those people that do know me, you should feel privileged too. To me, the role of Y School head boy is more than a badge or a fancy title, but a chance to make a positive influence on the students, even teachers, and their time in Cochin Public School. I'll be the first person to say that I'm not perfect, but I believe that this position is perfect for me. To me, being as a Y School head boy doesn't mean being better than anyone else. In fact, it is being of that team, our team, and working towards glory. I have served as school head boy in my previous school, and I'm super confident that I can make the best use of my previous experiences. I don't believe in giving you false hopes, but I do believe that teamwork can make miracles happen. If I'm elected as a Y School head boy, I'll make sure that every single voice raised by students will be taken into consideration. I'll try to implement ways to improve mental health of my fellow brothers and sisters. I look forward for modern solutions for modern problems over traditional methods that we students face in this era of online class and post-COVID scenario. I think I would fit this role as I'm responsible, trustworthy, respectful. I would like you to all help and work together to the best. A single tree doesn't make a forest. So let's hold our hands together and please do cast your precious words for me. Thank you all and good luck to the rest of the candidates.
If it was not for COVID, I would have taken you for coffee and asked you how you would change the life of teachers. I would be interested in that area. All right. So Muhammad Asif, 10C, please come on stage.
First, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Asif. I'm studying in class 10C and I'm studying for Vice Head Boy. And I will like to talk about my qualities. My qualities is if there is a controversy, some problems, I can solve it, and I have a confidence to talk against. And now I would like to speak about if I become a Vice Head Boy, what all things I'll do for the school. I will encourage more ego-friendly activities and encourage a healthier lifestyle. And I will try to be more responsible. And I'm willing to take extra responsibilities, and I could inspire the students. Thank you.
Well done, Asif. Yes, all the best to you. All right.
Thank
So
you.
we'll move on to our next set of students. School head girl. Wow, that's a very coveted position. Yes, I would have loved to be one. Okay, so I call upon Ashwini P, class 12A1. Ashwini, please come on to the stage, please.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. Respected School Academic Council, teachers, guardians, and my dear friends. My name is Ashwini P, and I'm studying in 12th standard. I have been nominated for the position of the School Head Girl of the year 2021. I started my schooling from CPS 13 years back, so literally speaking, our school is just like a second home to me. In the 2 minutes that I have been given today, I'm not going to talk about the fictions. Instead, I'm only going to talk about the reality, the truth. We are now in the 21st century where many advancements are taking place. And as a student, including myself, we are finding joy in browsing through the social medias, following people, influencers, and many other things. So, how it will be when all our pleasures are combined together with our studies? How enjoyable it would be. And this is the main theme as a position for a head girl I would like to introduce into our school. But for this, I need your support. I need your votes. So please do remember my name, my position, and do vote for me. Thank you.
Good job, Ashwini. Yes. Move on to our next candidate, Aisha Zara, 10C.
Yes, ma'am. So it was 5 years ago that I first stepped in my foot into the school. I was void of friends, feeling like a complete stranger, and was extremely shy. But today, it is at this same school that I'm standing proudly here, elected as a representative to be a leader. Respected dear principal, teachers, and all my friends present here today. For those who don't know me, I'm Aisha Zahra of class 10C, and I'm here as your representative for the school head girl. Leadership is an opportunity to serve people, which is of my best interest. I am empathetic, kind-hearted, and love to help others, understanding their needs and situations. I also have a clear vision cut about how and why I'm taking up this challenging role. I'm quite an approachable person, so you are all heartily welcome to share your ideas and thoughts and lend me your precious advices so that I can keep improving myself too. You'll always find me as reliable and a good friend, ever willing to respect you in your choices in every way. I promise to lend my ears to listen to your problems and concerns patiently and do my best to find an apt solution. Never in my leadership will I allow my schoolmates to feel unheard or ignored. So, my focus will be to fight against injustice and discrimination, prejudice, and everything that causes evil roots to our society, school, and to our lives. If given a chance, I promise to take up this responsibility as my first priority and serve my schoolmates with love, care, and justice. So, if you're looking for less talk and more work, and really want something to be done with a positive change, then I'm the one. Inshallah, we can make Cochin Public School the best place for learning, sharing, and growing up with unity. If you believe that I'm your hope, then let's fly higher together. May Almighty bless us with this. Thank you.
Very good, Aisha. Your calmness rubs on. Good.
Thank you, ma'am.
May I call upon Nada Rahma, class 10A, to come on stage, please?
Ma'am, A very good morning, a very warm good morning to one and all, to my dear teachers and my dear students. Myself, Nada Rahma. I am here to become a head girl. I am here to bring all the students forward towards all the activities. I would help everyone to bring up many skills. I would help everyone to bring up many skills and I will make them everyone participate in every program surrounding around our school. I will help the students. I will bring up many ideas. I do believe that teamwork is the best rather than doing single work. So let's stand together and make our academic year 2021 the best year. So good luck for other candidates and I hope you will vote for me. Thank you.
Yeah, the school year is 2021-22. That's what Nava sir corrected me. And thank you very much, Nava sir. Yes, it is indeed 21-22. Yeah, so our school year ends in 22, right? All right. May I call upon Sri Lakshmi Ravindranath from class 10B?
So good morning, everyone. Respected teachers and my all candidates, Fahmida madam, Jabina madam, and all my dear friends. My name is Sri Lakshmi Ravindranath from class 10B. I started my CPS journey from LKG onwards and I starting my 12 years in CPS. If I elected as a school head girl, my main aim is that to include the students which is very shame or lack of confidence or not interested in many activities. So by introducing new plannings or ideas, we can make them including in these programs like cultural programs, essay writing, debate competition, so we can improve their language and writing skills. And we can introduce some physical activities so it will make them calm and relax. I think that this teamwork will be work as in my school head girl. So I should pray to the God to be a head girl. So I want your valuable votes to be a head girl. So thank you and have a nice day to all.
Thank you, Sri Lakshmi. May I call upon the next candidate, Mehak Kamil from class 12B?
Pleasant morning to all. I'm Mehak Kamil of grade 12B and I'm contesting for head girl post. It's true that I'm fairly new to Cochin Public School. At first glance, this may seem like a disadvantage. I didn't attend this school for many years and so I'm not known to most of you. When you think about it though, there is actually a benefit in choosing someone who is coming into the school from somewhere else. I can merge the ideas from my previous school along with the ideas and principles of this school. I may be new to the school, but not certainly to the leadership. In my previous school, I was a cabinet member thrice. I was a school head girl as well as club captain 2 times. In CPS, I've marked my participation by giving voice to the awareness videos of the school on account of World Day Against Child Labor and International Yoga Day. From my past experiences, I have proved that one need not to be academically brilliant to be a good leader. I'm an average student, confident of my extracurricular skills and activities, which I'm proud of. I believe that every student is special and unique and have their own potential in different fields. I will try my best to bring out the capabilities in each one of you. I'll be a leader who walk hand in hand with you rather than leading you in the front. If you vote for me as the head girl, I promise to get your opinions before making any decisions. You should have a say in the actions that will affect you. Every single one of you can come to me with your ideas and I promise to listen and speak for you. Thank you all for your time and I encourage all of you to exercise your vote this election. Your vote is your voice. Thank you.
All right, so we'll move on to the next category, which is Y School Head Girl. 3 contestants here. So may I call the first contestant, Abitra KS, class 10C. Abitra, are you there?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, done.
A very warm good morning to everyone present over here. For those who don't know me, I am Abitra KS of class 10C. I am here as a candidate for the position of Y School Head Girl. I am studying in CPS for 12 years.
I strongly believe in the school's value of respect, discipline, and integrity. Therefore, I take this responsibility up to my heart. You will always find me open and willing to talk about the problems of both good and bad. I will be very strong. I will try my best to become as a best vice head girl. And if you elect me as a vice head girl, I will introduce new ideas and concepts to the school, and I will try my best to make the school best.
Are you done, Navitra?
No, Miss. I may not be in the coolest or perfect than the other school leaders, but I try my best to become like that, and I will introduce new ideas and concepts to the school. Thank you. So please vote for me. Your vote for me is a vote for a good change. Thank you.
Good. Very nice, Abitra. All right, so we'll move on to the next candidate in this category. Ilham Siaz, class 10A.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Ilham Siaz. I am standing for Vice Head Girl, and I'm studying here since LKG. A person cannot be a leader and ask others to follow them unless they know how to follow too. Most of the leaders give promises and on the elections, but they don't fulfill it. One thing for sure, I'm not such a leader. And when I heard about leadership, I remember a story of Hazrat Umar. Even though he is a leader, he cares of his people more than himself. Even Gandhiji said that the India needs a leader like Umar. I'm saying that I will be a leader who respect everybody's opinion and everybody's concern. So vote for me, or don't vote for me or anyone of their beauty or their color. Elect them by knowing their personalities. So wise choosely. Thank you.
Wow, that was good. Okay. The caste and the creed and the color, no matter. Yeah, good. Yeah, may I call the next candidate, Nada Fatima, class 10B. Nada, are you there? Nada?
Miss, she has some connection issue. She
Never
messaged
mind.
me that.
We will come back to Nada a little later. All right, so we move to the next category in the Student Cabinet 2021-22, which is Minister of Sports, Boys. We have 3 candidates in this category. So I will call upon Muhammad Ashkar, class 11A. Ashkar, are you online?
Yes, Miss.
Yeah, please come on stage.
Good morning to all. Good morning to all. My name is Naskar. I am studying in 11A. My sports and entertaining and international fields. Sports make a person mentally and physically active and energetic. I was in this school from 8th standard, from 3 years. I will make the new ideas from the school and the students and even and the students make and energetic in sports and energetic and entertaining in sports. So thank you.
The next contestant in this category, Shoaib Mohammed, class 11B.
Respected Vice Principal Jabira ma'am, Academic Director Sanjana ma'am, members of teachers and all my dear friends. Good morning to one and all. My name is Shoaib from 11B. I'm a candidate for Ministry of Schools. This lockdown and coronavirus pandemic has taught us to be more and more at home and more never say the spirit and attitude. As a school, we should be extremely proud say that we are keeping sportsmanship alive by fostering values such as and taking forward such a related initiative in these testing times. This is what sports teaches you. I wish to take this first hand and join hands with me this year and vote for me, become your Minister of Sports of CPS. It's great that explore the chance of having a virtual sports meet this year. Let's plan together and bring out the sports talents of CPS.
May I interrupt you for a second? Could you hold the mic closer to your mouth? Yeah. Could you?
Should I start from the beginning?
Not really, because you are just running a bit.
No, ma'am, I have finished.
Oh, you are done. Okay. Just say your name, and what, just the key points quickly. Yeah.
My name is Shoaib Mohammed. I am from 11B. I'm a candidate for Minister of Sports.
Yeah. So any achievements that you want to highlight quickly? Your sports achievements, anything that you want to highlight for the students? Never mind. You want to? Yeah, you can. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Okay, so yeah. Children, please hold the mic closer to your mouth. Yeah, because it's an online platform, right? Okay. So we move on to our next candidate, Vignesh K, class 11A. Yeah, so all of these students are from class 11, which is very interesting. Yeah, so Vignesh, are you online? Vignesh?
He is not well.
Vignesh, are you not there? Okay, thank you, Ashwin. All right, so if he comes on board, we will take him towards the end of the session. Yeah, so we'll move on to our next category, which is Minister of Sports Girls. Wow, the future PT Ushas or the future best known candidates of our country. Yes. Alita Shaji, may I invite you onto the stage, please? Alita, are you online?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Hey, good morning to one and all. So first of all, to people who don't know me, I'm Alita Shaji of class 12 Commerce, standing here for a prestigious post of sports captain. Actually, I have been given a few minutes to tell why you should vote for me. What I think is, due to this pandemic, as we all are inactive in sports, I realistically do for our school and for all of us is to make some changes in our daily fitness routine. I can make sure to provide you at least a fun day in a week in which I incorporate yoga, Zumba, and other fun games in really exciting and healthy ways. The stress for the students by the online class can be reduced through these kind of exercises. So now I have taken my first step towards the doors of your daily fitness routine. Now you guys need to take your first step to vote for me as the sports captain, and let's do it together. Thank you.
Yes, we'll do it together. Yes, Alita. Yes. Yeah, and I'll be interested in the yoga though. Yeah, let me know when you start. Yeah. Arpana S. Lal from class 11A. Arpana?
Ma'am, I am
Aparna. Sorry. Aparna. Yeah, I was just thinking of my yoga, which is stalled for a long time. Aparna S. Lal. Sorry for that, my child. Yeah.
Okay,
are you online?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Please come on stage.
Okay, ma'am. Good morning to one and all. I am Aparna Lal of 11th standard. I chosen for nomination of Ministry of Sports Girls. I, like most in our school, am passionate about sports, mostly running. If I'm nominated, just like sports, in my passion, I will make it as yours. I will point you to the right path of sports. If I became your sports captain, I will bring new changes to the sports curriculum. I will empower each and everyone in our school to pursue their passion in sports and make it to the top. In our society, most of the children we asked to participate in sports, they are moving back because of shy. Just like Tim Notke said, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So don't be shy because you don't have talent, because hard work always beats talent. Thank you. And
thank you, Aparna. I don't come to the forefront for the simple reason that I'm lazy. So I hope you will do something to that. Yeah. Okay. Alita, you have great piece of advice from Dr. Anwar on the chat. Kindly check that. Yeah. We'll move on to our next candidate, Elizabeth Winnell, class 11A. Elizabeth, are you online? Elizabeth, are you online?
Yes, ma'am.
Please come onto the stage.
A warm good morning to one and all present here. Myself, Elizabeth Winil, studying in class 11A. I've been nominated for the position of Sports Minister's Girl. I had a passion towards sports since childhood, and I have participated in almost every sports activities inside and outside school. I will try to be. I will try to do my best as a sports captain. If you believe in me, please vote for me. Thank you.
That was very short and sweet. Okay. Good job, Elizabeth. All right. We'll call on our next candidate, Monisha A, class 12A2. Monisha, are you online?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please come onto the stage.
Okay. Sports do not build character, they reveal it. Good morning to one and all present here, respected chairman, principal, vice principal, teachers, and all my fellow students. My name is Monisha, and I'm competing for being the sports captain of our school. So if I were to elect as the sports captain, the plans I intend to do is to do the sportsmanship, sports events, and teamwork values among our students. And I'm also ready to be accountable for both victory and defeat of our athletes. Other than the games our schools have provided, I would like to make an effort to bring some new games to our school, like kabaddi, swimming, tennis, and so on. And due to our current situation, we all know it's impossible for us to play offline games. So I think we can promote esports by keeping gaming tournaments in our school, as it is the best option to participate like with our students. And I would also make my teams would balance in both sports as well as in studies. And I will try my best to be a best captain. And when we are doing any sports events or anything else, I will encourage you. Even if you lose, I'll still encourage you to try your best. And I will try my best to be a great leader. So please consider me for Monisha. Thank you.
In the chat box, Anwar sir asked one question.
Yes, Ashwin, I am just taking it up. Yes. So Minister of Sports, Girls and Boys, Dr. Anwar has a question for you. What kind of sports would you bring for online? Considering that we will be online for a couple of more months, what kind of sports can any of you who are contesting this category, Minister of Sports for Girls or Boys, you can come forward and speak. Anyone? Yeah, Alita, yes, go on.
Yeah, we all are interested in playing games in phones. So I think we can play virtual footballs and all. Virtual games are there. I suggest both.
Nintendo Wii. Yes, good. Yes. Yeah. All right. We'll move on to our next category, which is Minister of Literary Activities, Boys. Looks like boys are not too much into reading, but we have great two candidates here. Okay, first let me call on Faiz Anwar. Faiz Anwar is joining us from Dubai. All right, so Faiz Anwar 10C, are you online?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there.
Yes, please come onto the stage.
I'm sure most of you don't know about me because this is my first year in the school. So here's a small introduction about myself. Hi, I'm Faiz Anwar from 10C. I used to study in Dubai before shifting to CPS. I'm a candidate for the position of Ministry of Literary Activities. If I'm elected for the position, I will motivate my fellow schoolmates to write reports and articles for the school magazine and for the sake of improving their overall writing and reading skills. You will constantly find me working hard towards the task presented in front of me with great determination. Aiding teachers and students in any way possible for a positive change will always be my pleasure. I promise to uphold and obey all the rules and become the role model that you all can look up to. The students would be traveling to other states or countries for higher studies, jobs sooner or later. So being fluent in English and preparing them for the future is highly important. Hoping to get your votes, and trust me, I won't disappoint you. Thank you for listening to my speech, and remember, I'm not perfect, but I do believe that this position is perfect for me. And if I don't win, it was worth a shot anyway. Good luck to the rest of the candidates and have a great rest of your day.
It was a good shot anyways, Faiz, and I like your new look with the long hair. So that gives you more of kind of very Pandit kind of look, I guess. Yeah, you'll find all of these people with long hair and, yeah. All right, our next candidate, Mohammad Zaihan, class 12B. Zahan, can I just hold you on for just a second, please? Dr. Anwar wants to speak to us. Can I give him just this opportunity now? Zahan, I'll call you online just in 2 minutes, yeah? Doctor is on duty, so I will get him online. Yeah. Yes, sir. Stage is yours.
Minute back. Sorry, your net has some problem.
Very faintly, sir. Very faintly, sir.
Teachers, Famida ma'am, Nawaz sir, principal. Respected Famida ma'am, Vice Principal Jabina ma'am, Nawaz sir, Anuja ma'am, students, and the candidates for the election. A warm good morning. I was actually listening. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Faintly, yes.
Yeah. I think it will be more correct after the video is off.
Yes. Yeah, now it's better, yes.
Happy to see 163 participants. Happy to see people talking. Just for the kids to know, I studied in the same school. I studied here for the 12 years. That was some 10 years back or something. I was also one among the leaders of one of the club. It was Yellow House, it seems. And then there were people who were smarter than me, I suppose, when I came to 11th standard, and they were elected as head boy and head girl. The thing which we need to understand is that eventually only one person will become head boy and one person become head girl. It doesn't mean that rest of you are not fit for that. It's an election. It's not somewhere everybody wins. Only one among you win. Until the results are out, until the contest is over, we need to fight for it. We need to fight for that position. But once the results are out, we need to accept it. And we need to support each other and we need to move forward. That's something which we need to understand and accept and move forward with that. Only when you start supporting a leader, when you start listening to a leader or following him, we learn what a leader should be and how a leader should be.
Voice is stuck.
Leader should be. And to the leaders who are going, the only suggestion to my leaders is that as a leader, your responsibility is to make everybody leaders. You need to entrust everybody, you need to entrust your team and move forward with that. All the best to everybody. We shall meet again. All the candidates will be given equal opportunities. As it looks like most of the college, most of this academic year is also going to be online. Plan ways of celebrating school online. Even it may be sports, cultural activities, whatever may be. Make activities to move forward online. Same time, make a team which works together. Have your own WhatsApp group or whatever it is. and make yourself feel that you are inevitable for the school values, whatever you say. So all the best to everybody. Thank you, Anuja ma'am, to talk.
Thank you
Thank
very
you, sir,
much,
and have
Doctor.
a
It
nice
was
day.
such a pleasure having you online, and it was truly inspirational from the little that we could hear of you. So the key points that Anwar sir was trying to highlight, for those of you
Opportunity
who
and
couldn't
all the
hear
best
him
for
out fully,
everybody. I think I missed the initial session of advice.
yeah, I'll try and debrief the main points that he that I could catch from his speech, which is like they say in Malayalam movie, തോൽക്കുന്നതിന് തൊട്ട് മുമ്പേ വരെ നമ്മൾ ജേതാക്കൾ തന്നെയാണ്. Yeah, so we are winning till we lose. So go for it with full enthusiasm, with full power. Yeah, and even if you don't make it to the position, as Nawaz sir already told you, you are not losing anything. Yeah, so you are still going to be in the cabinet, you are going to be in the leadership role, so you're not losing anything, but put your best foot forward and come make an impression to others. Yeah, so this is such a golden opportunity. As I said before, like if you ask many of the teachers here, probably we didn't have this opportunity, so make use of it. Dr. Anwar, being from the same or similar background as all of you were, yeah, has grown to such great heights, and he's such a great leader for you all to look upon. Yeah, and he's doing so very well, and so much for the society and the people around him. Yeah, so let's his life is truly inspirational in that regard. So what he was encouraging is that although there might be a few more months that we might be online, we still use the opportunity of going online and participating as much as we can to bring in that holistic development as great leaders, great human beings that the society needs today. Yeah, so we have lots of learneds and lots of rich people in the world, but really how many good people do we have around us is a difficult question to answer. Yeah, so Dr. Anwar was also suggesting that we come together to make all of these possible online. I'm not sure if if I missed out anything else. Yeah, so if anyone wants to add anything that you heard that I left off in between, please do let me know in the chat, and I'll keep adding that in between. Yeah. All right. So we will move on to our next category. So the next category in the Student Cabinet 2021-22 is Minister of Literary Activities, Girls.
The second person was not called.
Yes, sir.
Literature boy, second person was not called. I interrupted in between.
Oh, yes, yes. Sorry, sir. Sorry. So yes, Zayan. Yes, yeah. I had paused you in between. Yes. Sorry, Mohammed Zayan. Yes. Yeah. So I call upon Mohammed Zayan, class 12B. Yes. I'm so sorry, Zayan. Oh, so Alita tells me that Zayan is having a connectivity issue. Thank you, Dr. Anwar, for taking out time in between your schedule, very busy schedule from the operation theater to come and meet with us. Have a great day ahead. All right, so we'll move on to the next category, Minister of Literary Activities, Girls. Amna Zaib, class 12B. Amna, are you online?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please come on stage.
It doesn't make sense to hire smart people and tell them what to do. We hire smart people so they can tell us what to do. A very warm good morning to our worthy Vice Principal, Academic Director, respected teachers, and all my dear friends. I am Amna Zaib of Class 12B, standing for the post of Minister of Literary Activities. A new word is like a fresh seed sown on the ground of discussion. If you give me a chance to this post, I will do my best to improve your vocabulary by introducing spell bee competitions in our school. With your creative and innovative contributions, we can bring out the best magazine of our school. I'll make sure that no child is left behind in expressing their talents in literary activities. Now, the choice is in your hands. Please do vote for me as the Minister of Literary Activities. Thank you and have a great day ahead.
Thank you, Amna. So we'll move to the next candidate in this category. Farah Amin, class 8A. Farah, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Please come on to the stage, my child.
Respected Zabina ma'am, Fahmida ma'am, dear teachers, and my dear friends. I'm Farah Amin of class 8. I'm competing for Minister of Literary Activities. If you elect me, I will try my best to bring up with language enrichment programs, writing programs, reading programs, and debates. I will take your opinions and your ideas to bring up with more enrichment programs and handwriting programs, etc. So, please vote for me as the Minister of Literary Activities. Thank you.
Very good. Farah, I'm very proud that, at this age, you have come stepped up and you have put in your nomination. And I can see even Fatima TC is from class 8. Great job, girls. Yeah, great job. Yeah, so that itself is a winning thing for you girls. Yeah, so already you have won, no matter what. So I'll call Fatima TC on stage. Fatima, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Please come on to the stage.
Respected teachers and my dear friends, a very good morning to one and all present here. I am Fatima TC from class 8B. As you all know, I am representing as Minister of Literary Activities. I request all of you to please vote for me. If I am elected, I will be your voice in literary activities. I will be determined, enthusiastic, and responsible. Let's take Cochin Public School up, and away. Thank you.
Good job. Yeah. So we'll call on the next candidate. Lakshmi Priya, class 12. Lakshmi, are you online? Yeah. Please come online. Lakshmi?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Sorry.
Good morning. Respected academic team, vice principal, teachers, and my dear friends. I am Lakshmi Priya and I am contesting for the designation Minister of Literary Activities Girls. As an enthusiast of literature, critical thinking, expression of opinions through art and skill development, I want to put myself as a representative and bring out the literature skills out of the young in this school. Through implementation of great ideas from you, we can develop a community even in this tough time with love, compassion, and dedication to literature. Values are better shared when they are made relatable, and our opinions are expressed stronger when we convey them in words that could influence rethink of views in others. The effect of art and literature on a person's mind is significant enough that it is important to bring out such skills in students for their better living in the future. It is a type of freedom of expression necessary to be advanced in students. If elected, I will work my best for bringing of more opportunities and increasing the frequency of already conducted activities in flourishing the literary talents in you. Vote for me, Lakshmi Priya, in Minister of Literary Activities Girls, and I shall responsibly fulfill my duties you assigned to me.
Best wishes, Lakshmi. Good. We'll move on to our next category. Minister of Cultural Activities, boys. We have 3 contestants in this area. Yeah, so first let me call out Abhinav KS, class 10C. Abhinav, are you online?
Yes, miss.
Please come on stage.
A warm good morning to one and all. Respected Fahmida ma'am, teachers, and my dear fellow students. Myself, Abhinav KS of class 10C, stand here to discuss the reason why I want to be the part of the leadership team and hopefully become the Minister of Cultural Activities for the academic year 2021 and 2022. I realize that it's a privilege to have the honor, but I am confident that I will be a suitable candidate. Firstly, I would like to start by explaining to you what this position means to me. As we all know that cultural activities play an important role in our personal life. As a cultural minister, I will assist in all activities and programs conducted in and outside the school. Also, I will help to solve all issues and help make the community better and more suitable for all cultures. I promise to dedicate myself to serving the school. So please vote for me and show your trust in me. And I promise I will not let you down. Thank you for listening my speech, and remember, I am not perfect, but I do believe that this position is perfect for me.
Great.
Thank you.
Good. Abhinav was a bit scared about his connection, but yeah, good job, Abhinav. Yeah, you managed well. Okay, Mohammad Fahim, class 8A. Mohammed, I said the same thing to You, as I said to the girls, yeah, so class 8 and contesting for a position, you really are a true winner already. Yeah, okay. Fahim, are you there? Yeah,
Yes,
please
ma'am.
come on stage, Fahim.
Good morning, respected teachers and everyone. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Fahim MH. I am studying in 8th A. If I elected Minister of Cultural Activity, I will bring new ideas, and through cultural activity, I get opportunity to interact with others. Interaction with other students belonging to different backgrounds helps in the development of interpersonal skills. Thus, they are more special and they learn to respect each other. I encourage strategic thinking, innovation, and action, and focusing on developing others. For common activities of student, government, art organization, academic, and literary publication, I will try my best and vote for me as a Minister of Cultural Activity. Thank you.
Very good. Muhammad Fahim, good job. All right, next I call upon Muhammad Nabil, AS class 12B. Nabil, are you online? Nabil?
No, ma'am.
Alita has sent a message, miss.
Yes, ma'am. What did Nabil say?
Alita has sent a message.
Alita sent a message.
Unable to attend because of some hospital emergency.
Oh my, God bless. I hope everyone there is safe. Yeah. We'll move on to our next category, which is Minister of Cultural Activities, girls. We have 4 contestants. Wow, good competition. Yes. So we'll move on to our first candidate, Aisha Hanath, class 12B. Aisha, are you there? Aisha? It looks like Aisha is not online. So we'll move to our next candidate, Alfia Nawaz, class 10A. Alfia, are you there? Alfia? Alfia? Okay, we'll move on to our next candidate, Lennis Leo, class 9B. Lennis, yes. Yeah. Please come onto the stage, Lennis.
Good morning to all gathered here.
Hold the mic closer, please, darling. Yeah, unable to hear you. Yeah. Start, please.
This year. Today I'm here as contestant for the question of Minister of Cultural Activities for girls. To select me as a leader, I'll ensure that I can make changes and create new ideas and make our school feel proud. With the help of my teachers and all my schoolmates.
Speak a little more louder, darling.
I take this opportunity to thank everyone for patiently listening to me. That I need to educate. Please vote for me. Thank you.
Are you done? Show me a thumbs up if you're done, please. Okay. So, for some reason, you weren't that great, that well audible. I don't know if it was just me.
No, ma'am, it's not audible at all, ma'am. I could not hear at all.
Yeah. Do you want to go? I mean, do you want to just say your key points one more time? Like, increase the volume of your mic.
Lennis, use your right earbuds. Use your right earbuds and keep the left one set.
Keep the wireless one off, please.
No, she's using Bluetooth earphones. Use the right one. Sorry, your left one for speaking.
No. Is Austin or Bernard there? Can they help you out? Okay. All right. So we'll come back to you, Lennis, if it's okay. Could you just check your equipment one more time, please? Yeah. You weren't that audible. We'll try and give you a chance towards the end. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Great. I'll call on the next candidate, Srinikita, class 8B. Wow. Okay. Ready, raring to go. Yes. Go, my child.
Yes. Good morning, one and all, respected teachers and my dear friends. And I'm Sri Nikita of 8B, and I am participated in. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, better now. Yes, closer to your mouth. Yes.
Okay, I participated in Minister of Cultural Activities. And if I become the Minister of Cultural Activities, I would bring out the I would remove the scare, fear from the students who would participate in this, and like that, so they would not get some person if they want to participate in something, first of all the fear will what if I do something wrong and everyone will laugh at me, like that. So if I become the Minister of Cultural Activities, and I would give them the monthly activities like those, so they would remove their fear from their mind. So that's it, and thank you. And remember my name, I'm Srinikta of 8B.
Great. For some reason, I thought the children of this age don't have inhibition, but I used to be a very shy child, but I can see that I have friends there. Yeah, so there are children who are shy. Yes, we need to get them out of the shell. Yes, we'll do that. Yeah. Okay, we'll move on to our next category, which is Captain of Compassion Club. Great. Wow, I love this activity, Compassion Club. Yeah, so yes. I'll call on our first candidate, Altaf Gulab, class 9B. Altaf, are you there? Altaf? Third call, Altaf? Okay. I'll move on to the next candidate, Shazin Shamsir. Sorry. Shazin Shamsir, class 8B. Shazin, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Go for it.
Respected Administrative Director Nawaz sir, Academic Director Famida ma'am, Vice Principal Jabina ma'am, my amazing teachers and all lovely people gathered here. A very fine good morning to one and all. For those who don't know me, I am Shazin Shamsir of Class 8B, standing here for most reputable post of Captain of Compassion Club. I have been given a few moments to tell you why you should vote for me. Let me tell you the truth. If I am elected as the captain of Compassion Club, I would solve the problems of at least some who are struggling. If I am elected, I would stand in front to join our little hands to make a big cause. I realize that being the captain is not easy. It's about having the trust of students to organize and represent them with full honesty and enthusiasm whenever called upon. I have the compassion to listen and the ability to work hard. So don't vote for me because of my good looks and charming personality. Well, I know you will be tempted to do so. Vote for me because you have excellent taste and superb decision-making skills. Thank you.
That was a super landing. Wow. I've always admired your good looks. Yes. Yeah. Good. Super landing. Yes. Okay. I'll call upon Sneha Subramanian, class 9B. Sneha, are you online, darling? Sneha?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Come on stage, please.
A very well good morning to one and all. I am Sneha Subramanian in 9B. I nominated as the captain of Compassion Club. I request all of you to vote for me. I would like to thank each one of you to stand before you to this opportunity. A good leader is not commanding group members to do their works, but to always be in the group and helping them with the work to be done. If a task assigned to a group as a good leader, I will make sure to help anyone facing a difficulties and also make sure that all works will be finished in time. Thank you, ma'am.
Good job, Sneha. I just want to take a second break here. Yeah, just a second. Yeah. So you have heard many students talk. What I would like you to take away is how they deliver their speech, children. Okay, so each one of you are delivering, you are all given the same opportunity, but you'll see the style of delivery varying from one student to the other. Yeah. So imbibe the good qualities which are there in your peer group. Okay. Take it, be a natural speaker as far as you can. Speak with conviction. Yes. It might be a speech that's written for you by somebody else. That's perfectly okay. But believe in it and say them as your own words. Yeah. So you've had an opportunity to listen to a lot of candidates till now. So next time, bring in all those positive things that you have learned from this experience. Yeah. With that, we will move on to our next category, which is the Vice Captain Compassion Club. We only have 2 nominations here. Very well balanced, 1 girl, 1 boy. Yeah. So I'll call upon the lady first. Aisha Minnat, class 10B. Aisha, you there? Aisha, second call. Aisha Minnat, third call. All right.
She has connection issue.
All right, never mind. We'll get her in the end if possible. Yeah. All right. I'll move on to Muhammad Farhan, 8A. Again, Farhan, kudos to you. Class 8, and you have managed to put yourself on that position. Very good. Okay, Farhan, are you there? I can see him coming online. Farhan, check your audio, please. I can see you're online. Check your audio, please. Hold the mic closer to your mouth, darling.
I am audible.
A little more closer, please. Take off the clip on your shirt. Yeah, take that off and close. Hold it closer. Yes. Speak again.
Hello.
Yeah, better.
A very good morning to all. I am here because I am obviously for the Compassion Club Vice Captain. I am here today because my job is to try and persuade you to vote for me. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Farhan. I am studying in 8A. Most of you know me because I am studying at Kochi Public School from LKG. I am familiar with leadership. That knowledge and experience will help me to be a good leader. I realize that it is a privilege to have an honor that, but I am confident I am a suitable candidate. And I promise I work hard to be an effective leader. And thank you, Kochi Public School, to give me an opportunity to be a leader. And I hope you vote for me, and thank you all.
Good job, Farhan. Yes. At your age, I mean, like, it's so commendable that you came forward and took up that responsibility. Children, I want to assure you that your family is with you. I can see a lot of parents, wanting to know how you're doing. Yeah. So we are all with you. Your parents, your teachers, we are all with you. So yeah, go ahead in confidence. Yeah. So we are there to back you up. Okay. All right. So we'll move on to our next club, which is Ikra Club. Ikra in Arabic stands for reading. Yeah, so to read is Ikra in Arabic. Yeah, we have 4 contestants, all 4 girls, which is lovely. Okay, so I will call upon the first candidate, Alia Nilofer Shafiq, class 11A. Alia, are you online?
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, go for it.
A very warm good morning to one and all present here. Respected Academic Director Fahmida ma'am, Administrative Director Nawaz sir, Vice Principal Jabina ma'am, parents, teachers, and all my dear friends. My name is Alia Nilofer Shafiq, and I'm studying in grade 11A. Today, I'm standing here before you as a candidate running for a captain of Ikra Club. Now, today we've heard a lot of speeches, so let me tell you a short story instead. It's about a little girl who hated reading books. Every time she was forced to read one, she picked one of those thin magazines with so many pictures and very few words. And she hated those big books with only words and not a single picture. It was very boring for her. Then one day, she saw her sister reading one such book. She watched her for a while, and her sister suddenly started laughing. Now she wanted to know what was so funny. But when she asked her sister about it, she said, "Go find out yourself." Later that day, she took that book and it only had words. It didn't look very interesting to her. But she reluctantly started reading it. It was about 7 kids who were solving some sort of mystery. She was curious, so she read the first chapter. And before she knew it, she was reading the book. She felt like she was transported to a new, different world. She literally understood that, she finally understood why there were no pictures in this book. Because when you read such book, which is good literature, the pictures form in your head. It's like watching a movie, but better. Soon she realized that reading was indeed a magical thing. And this, friends, is kind of how I started my journey of reading. And if you know me, you may know that I read a lot. I really want to share this feeling with everyone. So today, here I am standing before you. So let me help you open the door to this new world. I will do my best to help organize various activities, and together, if I'm elected, we can explore the world of language, literature, drama, and many more. I humbly request your support for me in this year's elections, and I hope we can become friends. With great enthusiasm, I will make sure to always deliver the best in me. Thank you.
Good job, Nilofer. Yeah, truly a
Thank you,
bookworm.
ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, they say that when you watch a movie, you are looking at the story. All of us look at the story in the same way, but when you read the book, the story forms differently in each one of our minds. Yeah, so that, yes, and you brought out that picture very clearly. Yes. I call on our next
you, ma'am.
candidate, Atira K. Murlidharan, class 9A. Atira, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please come on stage, darling.
A pleasant morning to all respected academic heads, teachers, and my dear friends. For those who don't know me, my name is Adira K. Muralidharan, and I am from class 9A. I'm running for the position of IQRA Reading Club captain. I've always found reading books calming. Normally, people don't have the patience to read. Everyone requires ready-made information for which their answer is Google. And thus, the current generation is getting detached from their reading habits. But I recommend each and every individual present here today to spend at least an hour in a day to develop reading habits and thus increasing their knowledge and keeping themselves engaged. If I'm chosen as the IQRA Club's captain, I'd like to introduce a few activities like reading sessions where we talk about our favorite book and why it influences us. Secondly, writing our own stories and directing them to come out with their creative ideas and thus extracting their talents. I would also support everyone to improve vocabulary, word building skills, etc. I'm really passionate about reading, and if I'm chosen as captain of the IQRA club, I can make you fall in love with reading. With my passion, I believe I could be a great captain, and I promise to do my best. Hence, I conclude the speech by requesting all my friends to vote for me and utilize this wonderful opportunity to give a successful head start for our IQRA club. Thank you.
What a perfect picture, perfect, scenario. You're sitting between your dad and mom. Well done, my girl. Yes. Yeah. So that's the love that your parents and we as teachers will definitely give you all the time, every time. Yeah. So we are with you. All the best. Do well. Yeah. And the club is called Ikra. Ikra in Arabic is read. Yeah. So yeah, there is no abbreviation as such for IQRA. It is Ikra, the read. Yeah. The meaning read. Yeah. All right, I'll call upon the next candidate, Hiba Zuhara from class 8A. Hiba, are you online? Second call, Hiba, are you online?
She is not able to attend the meeting.
She is not able to attend. Okay, never mind. If she gets online, we will take her at the end, yeah? And we will call Sakshi V. Pillai from class 11A in this category of Captain Ikra Club. Sakshi, are you online?
Yes, ma'am.
The stage is yours.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Good morning, Mana and all present here. Respected principal, vice principal, academic directors, teachers, and my dear students. My name is Sakshi V. Pillai of class 11A. I nominated as the captain of Ikora Club for the cabinet election conducted by Cochin Public School. A good leader always listens to others and they never judge about the person who is what they do. And I may not be able to have all the qualities of a leader, but I promise to work hard to be an effective one. And my first priority will be to create opportunities for everyone so that they can display their talents and skills. And so please vote and support me so that we can achieve our goals together. Thank you, ma'am.
Good job, Sakshi. Yeah. All the best. Yeah. So with that, we will move on to our next category. Yeah, I'll just request Nishi ma'am to take over. Nishi ma'am, all set? Or shall I start off with Vice Captain Ikra Club?
Yeah, you just can call.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we are going on to our next category in the Student Cabinet Election 2021-22, which is Vice Captain Ikra Club. Okay, so our first candidate here is Zayan Babu, 11A. Zayan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Please come onto the stage, darling.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum and a very warm good morning to everyone present here. Respected Academic Director Fahmida ma'am, Anwar sir, Nawaz sir, Vice Principal Jebina ma'am, teachers, parents, and my dear friends. I am Zayan Babu of class 11th and I am standing as a candidate for Vice Captain of Ikra Club. As this pandemic started, we are indeed losing our interest in many activities and hobbies. One of those hobbies were indeed reading. After offline school closed down due to the pandemic, so as a candidate and a student myself, I feel the need of a library, and in this day and age, everything is available online. So why not have an online library? With my dedication and your encouragement, we can make this happen together. I humbly request your support for me during this year's election, and I assure you I will do my best if given the chance. Thank you and have a cheerful day.
Thank you, Zayan. All right. Yeah, Nishi ma'am is taking over. Yeah, I'll see you all soon. Nishi ma'am,
yes.
Vice Captain Ikra Club. We are on the category Vice Captain Ikra Club.
Yeah.
Next. Down, further down. Yes, that's right. So Fatima Nazreen will come on.
Yeah. Thank you, Anuja. So good afternoon all. So let's continue with our speeches from our candidates. So we have next Fatima Nazreen from 9A. So, yeah. So we are right now, we are hearing from the nominees of Vice Captain Ikra Club, and we have Fatima Nazreen of 9A.
A very warm good morning to respected teachers and students. I spoke before you to discuss the reason why I would like to be the Vice Captain of Ikra Club. For those who don't know me, I am Fatima Nazreen of class 9A and I have been attending this school for almost 10 years. Therefore, I feel honored to represent my school as a leader. With my experience and passion, I promise to do my best. Mostly I want to do is increasing students' interest and also increasing overall achievements in each and every section. I will focus on developing others as well as I can. I hope positive thinking, innovation, and action is the most important thing for a leader to convey something. I can't do nothing without your support. If we stand as a unity, the changes may occur suddenly. Not only for me, for every candidate, the supporting of yours is very valuable. Your support is more valuable and grateful for us to move forward. So I hope I will get all the support from your side. Once Donald Gannon said, leadership is an action, not a position. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, Nazreen. That was a good speech. So next we move on to Fatima Zamra of 8B.
A very good morning to all the teachers, students, and all who present here.
I stand here before you to discuss the plan if I have elected as Vice Captain of ICRA Club. For those who don't know me, my name is Fatima Zamra of 8B. I am studying in this school since LKG. If I have elected as Vice Captain of ICRA Club, then I will be motivating all for reading books, daily newspaper, etc. Because it will develop our knowledge, vocabulary, reading skill, language, etc. If we read books about any person's life, for example, if we read books about Gandhiji's life, we can see that how he lived and how he fought to bring independence to our country. By reading this, we will be also get motivated for doing something good and we will fight for it. So reading good books are very good for our life. And also, I can be a perfect as someone, but I will do whatever I can do for you all. I hope you will be voting for me. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, Fatima Zamra. So we are over with the Vice Captain of ICRA Club nominees, and they have given us a good insight of the positive side of reading. Next, we move on to, yeah.
Can you stop the screen sharing for some time so that we can see the children?
Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you. Yeah.
And when the students are talking, just stop the screen share.
Yeah, surely. So,
okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So next we move on to the nominees for Captain Impact Club, and we have Amina Rafi of 8A.
Ma'am, I think Amina Rafi has dropped out. She's not contesting, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, yes. Then we move on to the next, yeah.
Aisha
the next
Hana.
candidate, yeah, Aisha Anna of 8B.
Good morning to one and all. Hi, I'm Aisha Hana of class 8B and I was here for past 10 years. As you all know, I am candidate for Captain of Impact Club. I hope your love and support till the end. I promise that I will be there when you are having a problem. I will give you equal importance to all students. I will guide and support you till the end. I will motivate and inspire every student to showcase their talent to participate in every program. I will lead the club in a fun and united way. I will motivate the students who would bring out great ideas. I would also like to bring out changes in the school environment and also in everyday life of students. I will inspire and motivate the students to use environment friendly products and to protect the mother nature. I will guide and motivate them to avoid everything that would harm our environment. I promise that I would try to be an efficient leader and I would try my best to support and guide others and I would try to be I try to bring good ideas in our life. I hope everyone would support me. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak and spending your valuable time with me. Once again, big thank you.
Thank you, Anna. And next we have Aisha Sanhail S of 8A.
Good morning, my dear teachers and my dear friends. I am Aisha Sanhail studying in 8A. I am participating in this election as the captain of Impact Club. I don't just speak the change, but I make the change. Thank you.
So that was short and sweet. So there we are over with Captain Impact Club nominees. And now we have our next batch of students. They're standing for the Vice Captain Impact Club. And we have Alia Fatima AR of 9A.
Yes, ma'am. Respected members, sir, Fahmida ma'am, Vice Principal, teachers, and all my dear friends. A very warm good morning to all. Today, I'm standing in front of you as a candidate of Cabinet Election of CPS 2021-22. I am Alia Fatima AR of grade 9. I'm nominated for Vice Captain of Impact Club. Dear friends, we know a school is not only for studying, it is the proper place for developing our talents too. If elected, I will guide and represent you in during school hours. I will be a good role model for promoting school
values consistently. I love being a leader because I like helping others. I will definitely encourage you and bring out our talents. Indeed, dedication, sincerity, determination are my strength. Of course, my self-confidence and courage are my address, which I believe help me to lead you and serve you better. I have the willpower to blow the whistle. I assure that I can lead you in right path and I will be a bridge between students and management and bring your problems to solve immediately. I will show love and care to all CPS and help to climb higher. Individually, we are wandering, but together we are an ocean. I appeal you to give me an opportunity to serve you as a leader. Don't forget to vote for Alia. No doubt I will be your voice. Let's fly high together. We all are winners. Let's do things differently. Thank you all.
Thank you, Alia. So all are making an impact now. Yes, and you are all in, whether it's winning or losing, there's nothing like that. We are all in here. And let's move on to our next speaker, Sri Parvati PS of 9B.
Yes, ma'am. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. Good morning, all. My name is Sri Parvati, PS of grade 9, and I am running for Vice Captain of Impact Club. This election presents us all with a clear choice. It's a choice between continuing things the way they have always been alone, or electing leaders who can bring new ideas and perspectives. I believe that my experience and personality will help me offer new ideas. My vision is that each student is enabled to develop the skills and confidence to become the bigger, better version of themselves, regardless of who they are and what they need to achieve that. I do have the capacity to organize, to listen, and to speak, working for the benefits of everybody. I realize that it's a privilege to have the honor, but I'm confident that I will be a suitable candidate. I would work hard to be the effective leader that you would be looking up to it. As you can see, the future depends on our ability to work together. Cooperation and teamwork will get us far. If I'm elected, I promise to stick up for the students and their thoughts forward and will lead with their best interest in mind. I vow to lead with openness and honesty. So I humbly ask your votes for me. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Sri Parvati, and that was a wonderful speech. Yeah, we are all a team. And next we have here Ria K. Kabir of 8B. Yes, the stage is yours. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Good morning to the Vice Principal, Jabina ma'am, Academic Director, Fahmida ma'am, and respectful teachers and my dear friends. My name is Ria K. Kabir, and I am studying in 8B. So I am participating for Vice Captain of Impact Club. So I would be delightful if you would choose me, and I would like to be the leader of this club. I would like to motivate you in times of sorrow, and I will encourage you when you think you can't do it. And I will encourage everyone in my club. I will try to make the best club and the best leader. Thank you for listening and hope you choose me for the vice captain of this club. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Ria. That is the true spirit of a leader. And next, we move on to the captains for nominees for Sanskriti Club. And we have first Nadu Vilakat. I'm sorry if I've not pronounced it properly. Sagir Saki of Tennessee.
Saki.
Yeah, Saki.
Are we able to see me?
Yeah, you're visible. Yeah, you're audible.
Can I start?
Yes, sure. You can.
A very warm good morning to our respected teachers and all the students who are present here. I am Saki Sagir of Class 10C. I am nominated as a Students' Cabinet Captain of Sanskriti Club. I promise to work hard to be the effective leader, what you all deeply desire. I will try to uphold and obey all the rules and become the role model that you all can look up to. I will assist teachers and students in any way possible to be the best of my abilities. I strongly believe that I'm respectful, a good listener, and a trustworthy person. If I'm selected, my plans will be to make the students interest in creativity to develop communication skills and leadership skills. This club is dedicated for spreading awareness, understanding, and appreciation of different cultures, its people, and diversity and values. I'll take all the responsibility and I'll do my best. Thank you.
Thank you, Saki. So next we move on. Yeah, this is the beautiful club which we needed today. Yes, a need for the day now. bringing us together with our varied cultures. So next we have Navanita Vijaykumar of 12B. Navanita?
She has some connectivity issue. Message key.
Okay, yeah. So we'll move on. So that was the nominees for the captain for Sanskriti Club. Next, we will move on to the nominees for vice captain for Sanskriti Club, and we have Fatima Nuza of 8B.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, the stage is yours.
Good morning, one and all present here. My name is Fatima Nusha. I started my KG in the school and now I'm studying in class 8. I had applied to be the vice captain of Sanskriti Club. If I become the vice captain, I will put on an extra class on all weekend for all the members of Sanskriti Club. There you will get a chance or a platform to perform your talent. To perform your talent like art, drawing, painting, craft, and also we can share new thoughts and discuss more ideas. So by this, we can polish our talent. So this is what I'm gonna do if I become the vice captain of Sanskrit Club. So keep supporting me and ensure your vote for me. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Nuzza. So the next nominee is Sana VN of 10B. Sana, you're there?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes.
Very good morning to one and all. As you all know, I'm Sanavian from Standard 10B. I'm coming from Cheranallu. Here I'm standing in front of you as a candidate for the Vice President of Sanskrit Club. If you give a chance to stand up as a Vice President of the corresponding club, I will not disappoint you because I'm from you and I'm one of you. We will participate together and we will take opportunities together. There are many ones who didn't notice the talents, the special talents. We will do the inter school fest, arts fest, food fest, and many more. We will build our friends more talent with extra coaching classes and time management. And we will create a small street for selling our handcraft, which made by our friends with their own hand, our CPS students. So we can earn the some pocket monies by ourselves, by that we can find our little entrepreneur. That's all. Help you all. Hope you all understand my words. We will study together. We will grow together. Thank you.
That was a wonderful, innovative way. But one thing what you have to keep in mind when you're speaking, it's always good to keep your camera on because eye contact is very important unless you have some issue. Okay, Sana, otherwise you did a very good job. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Next, we move on to the captains for nominees for Think Big Club, and we have Fida Fatima of 9A. Fida Fatima of 9A, the stage is yours. You're there? Yes, you can speak, Fida.
Respected principal, beloved teachers, and dear friends. A warm good morning to one and all present here. My name is Fida, and I am from class. I will be contesting as a captain of the club. I believe that I have the qualification to contesting the captain of the club. I am hard work. I am sincere hard work. I am honest, very hardworking and sincere. I am very much concerned about the environment. I use the minimum plastics in our life. I am carefully in avoiding single use of plastic. Whenever we go for shopping, we use a cloth bag, jute bag instead of using plastic bag because plastic is very harmful for our surrounding. Plant more trees. If I am elected as a captain of Beauty Club, I will be I will encourage the members of Think Big Club to plant more trees and to have an eco-friendly campus. I will also encourage the organic farming both in our houses. Nowadays, people are burning plastic near their houses. Burning of the plastic waste increase the risk of heart diseases and cancer, etc. We should make them aware of that effects of plastic burning. I will also encourage the people about rainwater harvesting, the importance of balanced diet that we need in our lives. So I appeal, please vote for me and thank you.
Thank you, Fida. That was, though it was not clear, I think the message was very clear. Yes, so we all need to think to make our world a better place instead of making it worse day by day. So let's move on to Fiza and Fiza Fatima of KA of 11B. Fiza Fatima, KA of 11B.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So, good morning all. I am Fiza Fatima. I am from 11th grade and I am a candidate of Think Big Club captain. So, it's my first time to be a captain of CPS and I'm really proud to stand here. And a leader should be the one who is confident and can provide confidence to others. Personally, I like to motivate others and listen to others and understand them. And I will try my best to provide them with the best solution and really provide them with the confidence. I know there are so many students among us who is really talented but go back because of their lack of confidence or shyness. I would like to find those one and provide support to them. And if you guys give me an opportunity to be in this position, I will do my best and I will respect each of your opinion and I will work for it. I hope you will support me. Thank you.
Thank you, Fiza. It's a true leader speaking. Now we move on to the next nominees for Vice Captain of Think Club. First, we have Fatima Nida of 10B. Fatima Nida of 10B.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, the stage is yours. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum and a very warm good morning to Jabina ma'am, Fahmida ma'am, and teachers and my dear friends. And I am Fatima Nida from 10B and this is my 12th year in the school. And I am here to speak a few words on why I should become a vice captain of Think Big Club. I was one of the Yamuna House prefect in class 6, so I think I can handle this position and it would be a great privilege to be elected. And in Think Big Club, it is saying to appreciate our beauty within ourselves and concern about surroundings. So I would like to bring an idea to gain confidence. Confidence is believing in ourselves. So if we are confident, we are more likely to move forward with what we have. So if you ask how we can gain confidence, we can gain confidence for many ways. Now we are attending the online classes. So it will be nice if we conduct some fun speaking activities like games and speaking about our favorite things, like favorite book that we have read, summary of favorite book that we have read. And if you all guys vote me and support me, I will be there with these fun activities with you. And thank you.
Thank you, Nida. So let's move on to our next candidate. Hena Fatima of 10A.
Yes, ma'am. Is I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Respected principal, teachers, parents, and my dear friends, a warm good morning to all. First, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Hena Fatima. I'm in class 10A. My proposed position is Vice Captain of Think Big Club. I understand the major concept which I understand is that Think Big Club is that the protection and concern about surroundings. There is a plenty of things which we can do to conserve our nature, like planting a tree, conserving water, recycling. So if I became the Vice Captain of Think Big Club, I will definitely lead you to these things. And the second concept is that self-respect and confidence. Self-respect is the most important thing which you need in your life, and be confident in what you're doing. So if I became the Vice Captain of Think Big Club, I will try my best to help you. I will give each one of you a space to show your talents and ideas which you have. So please do take care of our surroundings. Inshallah, we can go for bigger and better and have the passion, drive, and energy to make our dreams into reality. So please do vote for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Henna. That was a sweet speech. So next we move on to Miga Jose of 11B.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you can. The stage is yours.
Yes, ma'am. Hi, everyone. Good morning to everyone. Good afternoon to everyone presented here. Me, myself,
Wait 1 minute.
of class 11.
1 minute. Yeah, you can start. Start again.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon to everyone presented here. Me, myself, Migajos of class 11th grade. I have been nominating for vice captain of the Thingby club. As a vice captain of this club, if I'm elected, I will encourage all the students to do their best by helping our school staff to reduce their burdens by we all working together to keep our surroundings clean and safe, and also make them to understand the importance of working together. So I hope you will all vote.
Yes, Miga. Miga, you're muted.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Please continue. You were speaking.
Ma'am, it's over.
It's over. Okay. Thank you, Miga. And good luck.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, let's. So with that, we have finished one round of all the nominees, but we have missed out a few. Ma'am, can we call out the ones we have missed out? Yes.
Nada Fatima.
Yeah, Nada Fatima of running for Vice School Head Girl.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I start?
Yes.
Respected Nawasa, Academic Director, Vice Principal, teachers, and my dear friends. A very warm good afternoon to all. I'm Nada Fatima. I'm a student of CPS from LKG onwards. Now I am in 10B. I am participating in school cabinet election as a nominee of Vice School Head Girl. By the first time, I am getting into a candidate list. If I get the opportunity to become a Vice School Head Girl, I will surely utilize my opportunity in a best level. I'm not at all a best of these all candidates, but I can assure that if you vote for me, I will put everything that can I do for it. And I also let your concerns and advice. Please vote for me, support me. Thank you all. I hope you will vote for me.
Thank you, Nada. So we move on to Vignesh K of 11A, who's running for Minister of Sports Boys. Vignesh, you're there? Okay, we'll then move on to the next, Muhammad Zaim of 12B, who is running for Minister of Literary Activities Boys. Muhammad Zaim, are you there? Okay, I think he's got some net issue. So next we have, it's called for Muhammad Nabil AS of 12B, running for Minister of Cultural Activities Boys. Muhammad Nabil, are you there? Oh, I'm sorry. I hope everything is fine with him. He had an emergency, that's why he had to leave. Okay, next I'm calling upon Aisha Anath of 12B for Student Cabinet, for Minister of Cultural Activities Girls. Aisha Anath, 12B. I think she's not there. So we'll move on to the next.
She has net issues. I need
She
to
has
attend to
net
that.
issues. Okay. So we'll move on to the next candidate, Alfia Nawaz of 10A for the same, for Minister of Cultural Activities Girls. Alfia Nawaz. Alfia Nawaz, are you there? I think she's too not there. We had, I think Anuja Miss had told that Linus Leo will of 9B would be given a second chance for Minister of Cultural Activities. Linus, you're there. You can come over. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you can speak.
Good morning to all gathered here. Myself, Linus Leo. I became a part of our school this year. Today, I'm here as a contestant for Minister of Cultural Activities of Girls. If you elect me as your leader, I'll ensure that I'll make more ideas and make our school feel proud. With the help of my teachers and my schoolmates, I believe that we can be a moral support. I take this opportunity to thank everyone for patiently listening to me. If you think that I'm good for this post, please vote for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Linus. That is short and sweet. So next we have Altaf Gulab of 9B. If I'm right, I think he has not spoken. For Captain of Compassion Club. Are you there, Altaf? Altaf Gulab. Okay, then we'll move on to the next candidate who had not spoken for running for Vice Captain Compassion Club, Aisha Minnat TN of 10B. Alfia Nawaz.
Myself, I'm Aisha from class 10B.
Yeah.
I'm standing for.
Can you switch on your video? Oh, you have some network issue. Okay, sorry, you can continue. Aisha.
Myself, I'm Aisha Minat from class 10B. I'm standing for Vice Captain Compassion Club. If you select me for this position, I will be trying my best for it. So if you believe me, please vote for me. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Aisha. And then we have Hiba Zuhara of 8A, who's running for Captain of Ikra Club. Hiba Zuhara. Are you there? Yes, Ashwin, want to speak something?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Hiba is there? Hiba? Okay. Did Amina Rafi speak from 8A?
No, ma'am.
You're there? You're there for Captain Impact Club. Are you there? Amina Rafi.
She has not participated, Miss.
Oh, she's not participating. Okay, sorry. And I think we have one more, Navneeta of 12B.
Yes, ma'am. Can I?
Yes, just introduce yourself and for what you're running.
Captain of Sanskrit Club.
Yeah, you can speak.
Sri Gurubhyo Nama. Namaste. I'm Navneeta Vijaykumar, plus 2 commerce student. Here I am, newcomer. Swami Gopalananda Tirtha Saraswati Vidyan is my former school. I'm here. A leader is a dealer in hope, and also I believe that action is not a matter of words. So I am conclude my words. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Thank you, Navneeta. So with that, I think we have finished all our nominees for today, and it was.
Ma'am, Fida Fatima sent a message.
Yeah, she's asking. Yeah, that's. Should we?
Yeah, give her a chance, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Fida Fatima can come on stage.
Yes, ma'am.
Introduce yourself. Yeah.
Respected principal, beloved teachers, and my dear friends, a warm good morning to one and all parents. My name is Fida Fatima. I am from class 9th A, contesting as the captain of Think Big Club. I believe that I have the qualification for contesting as a captain of Think Big Club. I am honest and hardworking and sincere. I am very much concerned about the environment. I use minimum plastics in our life. I am carefully in avoiding single of plastics. Whenever we go for shopping, we use cloth bags or jute bags instead of using plastic because plastic is very harmful for our environment. Plant more trees. If I am elected as a captain of Think Club, I will encourage the members to work for an eco-friendly campus and plant more trees. I will also encourage organic farming both in and our houses. Nowadays, people are burning plastic near their houses. Burning of plastic waste increases the risk of heart disease and cancer, etc. We should also make them aware of bad effects of plastics, etc. I will also encourage the people about rainwater harvesting, the importance of balanced diet that we need in our lives. So I appeal, please vote for me and thank you.
Thank you, Fida. That was a really valuable message. Thank you. So we are now over with the speeches from our candidates. And it was really a wonderful journey for all of us to listen to you all speak. And as it was already told, participation is what is important. So you're all in. Whoever wins or loses is not the matter. All of you are in. And on behalf of all present here, I congratulate all of you who have given your speech today. Yes. So with that, we move on to the vote of thanks by Hiba Gulam from 9B. Hiba Gulam.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay, ma'am. A lovely and warm morning to our respected Managing Trustee, Vice Principal, Academic Director, Administrative Head, teachers, parents, and beloved friends. It's a matter of pride for me that I am proposing a vote of thanks for this Meet the Candidate program. Today, I, Hiba, take the opportunity to put all my gratitude into words. I thank our respected Managing Trustee, Dr. Anwar Hussain Sir, who graced us with his presence and guidance. Thank you, sir, for sharing with us your words of wisdom. Our first thanks go to our dear and respected Vice Principal, Jabina ma'am. You have been constant support and you have given us a lot of encouragement, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. We have been blessed to be held by our academic director, Fahmida ma'am. You have been a steady help and you have given us a great deal of support. Much obliged to you, ma'am. We thank our administrative head, Nawaz sir, for his continued guidance. His loving encouragement assures us to always believe in things. Thank you, sir. With deep sense of appreciation, I thank our loving teachers for their untiring efforts. I also want to thank the people who worked behind the scene to execute this program. I thank all the parents for their presence this morning. You always help us in carrying out such important events. Last but not least, I thank you all, the students, for showing their interest in the program. I once again thank everyone for making this program successful.
Thank you, Hiba. So now we wind up with the national anthem. For that, I call Muzaina, EA of 7B. So let us all stand for the national anthem.
Hussaina has some network issue, I think. She sent a message.
Okay. So Nawaz sir would like to speak a few words.
So we have Nadana.
Hi, hello.
Yes,
Hi,
sir. Yes,
everybody.
Good
I'm
afternoon.
audible.
Yes, sir, you are.
Oh, really a thrilled morning today to see small kids talking. Really nice. And much above my expectations, much above my expectations, and really nice. It was a dream come true, like, Okay. I like to, once again, tell and give a message saying that as many have really told, until the last day of elections, you are the candidate and you are going to fight for it. So keep fighting and make innovative methods for campaigning, not only the videos and anything possible. If possible, phase out your videos when you're posting, because everything goes together. So if you see 2-3 videos have been done, you wait for some time and phase out your whatever videos or posters, whatever you want. Okay, so keep going. Wish you all the best. And it is a week of campaigning, and we like to have fun with that. Utilize the situations. But thank you, and wish you all the best once again. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
For
you.
your valuable words.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So,
Thank you, sir.
yes.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विदाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तब जय गाता जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद।